You hear it thousands of times a year and never think about it. The little beep at a checkout. It feels like nothing. A scanner reads a label, a price appears. But that single beep is the visible tip of one of the most quietly consequential systems ever built, one that runs the entire flow of goods across the planet. And it very nearly never happened. Go back to the 1970s. A shop was a place of quiet chaos. Every item's price had to be stuck on by hand, and a cashier had to read and type each one. Checkout was slow, error-prone, and the shop had almost no idea at any given moment what it actually had sitting on its shelves. Someone needed a way for a machine to instantly recognize any product on earth. The answer was to give every product a unique number, and then to write that number in a language a machine could read at a glance, a pattern of thick and thin black bars. Those stripes are not decoration. They are simply a number, printed so that a beam of light can read it by measuring the widths faster and more reliably than any human eye. The bars are just a number, wearing a costume for the scanner. But here is the part most people miss. The barcode itself contains almost nothing. It does not hold the price, or the product name, or anything about the item. It holds only that one identifying number. When it beeps, the number is sent to the shop's computer, which looks it up in a database, and that is where the price and the details actually live. The stripe is not information. It is a pointer to information. And I find that genuinely elegant because it means the price on the shelf can change 1,000 times without ever reprinting the label. The physical world holds only a stable identity. Everything that changes, price, stock, promotions, lives in the database behind it. The barcode quietly split every product into two, a fixed name out in the real world and a living record inside a computer. But like the shipping container, its power comes entirely from everyone agreeing. A barcode is only useful if the same number means the same product in every shop, in every country. So a single global system assigns these numbers, making sure no two products on Earth ever shared one, so that a can of beans scanned in Tokyo and in Toronto is unmistakably the same can. It is one shared numbering of nearly everything humans make. And here is the strange part I promised. This system, now utterly indispensable, was very nearly stillborn. When it was first proposed, shops resisted the cost of new scanners, manufacturers resisted redesigning their packaging, and for years it went almost nowhere. It survived only because a few rival companies made a rare choice to agree on one single standard and give it away rather than each pushing their own. Cooperation, not competition, is the reason it exists. Once it took hold, it did far more than speed up the queues. Because every sale now instantly told a computer exactly what had left the shelf. Shops could track their stock in real time, reorder automatically, and manage inventory with a precision that had simply been impossible before. The barcode is the reason a modern supply chain can restock a shelf before it even empties. That humble beep is the heartbeat of global retail. And it did all of this by being utterly boring. Nobody markets the barcode. No one is loyal to it. It is the very definition of infrastructure, a thing so successful and so dull that it vanished into the background of every purchase you have ever made. Billions of beeps a day, quietly counting the world's goods, and you have never once given it a thought. Which is the pattern under so much of the modern world. The systems that matter most are rarely the exciting ones. They are the shared agreements, a number, a shape, a standard that everyone quietly adopts and then completely forgets. The barcode changed retail forever by being a stripe that points at a number that everybody agreed to share. So the next time you hear that beep, hear what it really is. Not a price being read, but a unique identity, recognized instantly, looked up in a database and counted into a global system that keeps the shelves of the world full. A beep at the checkout runs the entire supply chain, and it was so very nearly never adopted at all.